I've always despised these induction ceremonies. The applause. The rehearsed speeches. The hollow admiration for species that never had to earn their survival. What's the point? What's the point of celebrating yet another civilization that crawled out of a paradise world and dares to call itself strong? I shift my weight, my claws scraping softly against the stone of the observation balcony. Below me, the Grand Council chamber stretches endlessly. Perfect, pristine, lifeless. Polished floors that have never cracked. Air so clean it feels artificial. Temperature so controlled it might as well be a simulation. No chaos. No struggle. No history worth respecting. And yet, they call this civilization. Another species steps forward. Soft skin. Fragile frame. No visible armor. No natural weapons. Their ambassador begins speaking. Peace. Cooperation. Unity. The same words. Every time. Their history scrolls across the chamber in glowing projectio agriculture. Industry. Spaceflight. No collapse. No extinction events. No near annihilation. Just progress. Efficient. Predictable. Boring. To my people, the VAR, this is not evolution. This is luck. We did not inherit peace. We survived a world that hated us. Our oceans boiled. Our skies burned. Storms didn't pass, they returned, again and again, until entire generations were erased. We didn't name disasters. We named the years between them. Our first tools were not for farming. They were for tearing open the jaws of predators. For digging through ash to find the living. For fighting, not winning, just lasting one more day. That is what forged us. That is what gave us strength. Not comfort. Not peace. But survival. And yet, here I stand. Forced to watch another ceremony honoring creatures who have never known fear beyond scarcity or politics. The chamber erupts in applause. Another species accepted into the galactic fold. Another fragile civilization pretending it understands hardship. I turn away. But then, a pause. A shift in the atmosphere. The chamber dimmed slightly. A new projection appears. Unscheduled. Unannounced. The council murmurs. That doesn't happen. A voice echoes through the chamber. Next species designation, pending classification. Confusion spreads. Origin world, classified as unstable. That gets my attention. Environmental status, death world. Silence. True silence. For the first time, the chamber feels alive. A new figure appears in the center. Bipedal. Unarmored. Soft. Like the others. I almost laugh another disappointment. But then, the data begins. Planetary conditions, extreme. Predator density, high. Climate volatility, severe. Mass extinction events recorded, multiple. The chamber shifts. That is unusual. Then the next line appears. Dominant species survival method, persistence. Not strength. Not dominance. Persistence. I lean forward. The projection changes. Images flash rapidly. Creatures tearing through forests. Ocean swallowing cities. Fire raining from the sky. War. Endless war. Not small conflicts. Not resource disputes. Total annihilation. And yet, they remain. Population status, resilient. Technological progression, irregular but accelerating. Psychological classification? The system pauses. Glitches. That has never happened. Unresolved. The chamber stirs uneasily. The human representative steps forward, no armor. No fear. Just calm. We are humanity, they say. Their voice is steady. Too steady. We did not come from a perfect world. A faint ripple moves through the chamber. We came from a world that tried to kill us every day. Now, they are speaking my language. We fought nature. We fought each other. We fought extinction. They pause. And we're still here. Silence. Not polite silence. Heavy silence. The kind that settles before something important happens. A council member speaks 01124. What qualifies your species for induction? The human doesn't hesitate. We endure. A simple answer. Too simple. But something about it feels dangerous. The chamber requests historical proof. The projection responds instantly. Wars. Plagues. Collapse. Recovery. Repeat. Over and over again. No clean progression. No perfect evolution. Just survival. Brutal. Messy. Relentless. And then a final line appears. Species trait, refusal to yield. I feel something unfamiliar. Not disgust. Not boredom. Respect. The council falls into debate. Voices rise. Uncertainty spreads. This has never happened before. Because for the first time, they are not evaluating a species that had it easy. They are facing something forged in chaos. Something unpredictable. Something like us. I watch the human. They don't speak again. They don't defend themselves. They simply stand there. Waiting. Unmoving. Unbreakable. And in that moment, I understand these are not soft creatures. These are not fragile beings. They are survivors. Not because they were born strong, but because they refuse to die. The vote is cast. The result appears. Status accepted. No applause. No celebration. Just silence. Because everyone in that chamber knows. Something has changed. I turn away from the balcony. For the first time, these ceremonies no longer feel pointless. Because this time, they didn't welcome another weak species. They welcomed something far more dangerous. They welcomed humanity.